romantic kiss, so you can cross me off that list. But if you're unsure, I insist you.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have the palette of the day and we're gonna be working with something that I just recently got. This my husband picked up for me for my birthday. I'm late filming this for my birthday, but he did actually pick this up on my birthday, and this is the James Charles. I know I'm so late to this palette, but I wasn't thinking on picking it up, but he did give it to me as a gift, knowing that I really like James Charles, and I was kind of like looking into this palette, but I was never sure. So we're gonna be trying it today, and I'm gonna be creating something fun. So if you want to see how I create something with this palette, just stay tuned because we're gonna be just playing right now. Okay, so here's what the palette looks like out of the box. I already got my prints on it. This is kind of like that material where, like, if you're sweaty or if you're playing with makeup, you're just gonna get it all dirty and all fingerprints on it. Just gonna be opening this up, and look how beautiful this is. Very stunning. I like how it has a lot of colors to choose from. I love that it has a big black because I tend to use the black a lot more. But today I was thinking that I never play with like oranges and reds, so I was thinking kind of sticking towards this part over here, maybe throwing some yellows in there as well. So we're just gonna be playing with that and we'll see. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I'm gonna start with this color right here. And it's a bummer that I don't have the colors in the palette, but I actually do have the sheet. So that will be the color 518. Just gonna grab a Morphe M139. And I'm gonna start grabbing that orange that we were talking about and placing it in the crease. And I might just be mentioning the colors that I'm grabbing from the sheet instead of like grabbing the palette, and because it's just so big. I'm gonna bring that color upwards because I want to have it kind of like being very close to my eyebrows. Placing the color and doing like back and forth motions, and I'll bring this color all the way down to here. Just gonna grab color, place it in there, and I feel like my best bet is just to grab the color and place it first and then kind of fade it upwards. So once you feel like you have the color nice, well saturated in there, you can just start blending out, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do in the edges right here. I'm gonna clean my brush and start blending. And if you feel like you lost a little bit of vibrancy, you can always go back and place some more of that color. Ooh, that's a nice vibrant color, you guys. I love how that looks. Okay, now let me see on my sheet. That goes like this. I'm gonna be grabbing that yellow. It's called BEE on your palette if you have this one. It's a nice yellow, and I'm gonna try to put it right between the edge and my brow bone, just for a little more radiation from the orange right in there. All right, I feel like that's enough. I'm just gonna be blending a little bit towards the top. Ooh, baby, I like this. Oh, you guys, that's so cute. All right. I'm gonna bring in the color, let me see, the color Rusted, and I'm gonna place that more towards this side, like the where your eye kind of folds. We're gonna place that with a smaller brush, more precise. Going with that curly shade and bringing it in here. This is almost red, but more towards the orange side. and corally side. Just gonna place that in here. And I was looking more for like a reddish, so I might move on to the next shade. The next one that I really would like to place in there is You're Kidding. It's a red, so we'll bring that in here. Yeah, this is more like I want. Oh yes, 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 baby. This is a nice red. I'm gonna bring that red in here. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna place it in here. In my outer corners as well. So far, it's so good. I'm gonna clean my brush and go over the colors so they can blend together right in here. And I'm gonna go back and grab more red and place it in that outer corner right here. I feel like it looks a little bit patchy right there, but we're gonna probably use a brown to darken up everything in there, so we'll cover it. Oh my god. Now I'm in the place where I want to do like a crease in here. This is just gonna be crazy, but bear with me. I'm gonna grab a concealer and we'll start doing a crease cut or a cut crease. I'm gonna be using this concealer. This one is from Morphe as well. I'm just gonna grab a brush like this. This one is from BH Cosmetics in number 11. Looks like that, and we're just gonna be cutting our crease right above where the eye folds. So I'm just gonna be doing like so. And don't worry, because we're gonna be putting the eyeliner on top of that, so you have a chance to fix it later on as well. Just gonna create a line like this. You can always do like that and look straight forward. Oh my god. Once you have your guideline, you can start filling in with the concealer. Try to clean your brush so you don't get as much red in there. And go back and place some of that concealer in there. I'm gonna bring it around that part right there. And I'm gonna be playing with it until I like the shape that I have. Okay, now that I have what I like, I'm just gonna be placing a shimmer shade on top of that. But I'm gonna be using this shade right here. I'm gonna try it with the brush first, and if I feel like I need extra help, I'm just gonna spray my brush. For this part, I'm gonna be using a very precise brush. This one is also from Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, and this one is in number 42. I feel like it's the best way to stick the eyeshadow first, and then I'll go in with a wet brush once I have one layer of this powder down. I felt like I was missing a more golden shade. I wanted something more gold looking instead of like brownish, but I can always place something else on top of this. So you're just gonna be following the line that you created. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but I'm just filling in that concealer that we put in, and I'm gonna stop right where I stopped my concealer. Now I'm gonna grab the color and spray my brush, and we'll see if that makes any better, the shade. Oh yes, a lot better. So now I will be doing this. I'll grab the color like that and I'm gonna spray it. And I'm using also the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. I feel like that's a lot, so I use that one. And again, I'm just following the guideline. Oh, that makes it pop so much more. Oh, yes, baby, yes. I feel like this palette from James Charles has a little bit better of a quality than the rest of the eyeshadow palettes that Morphe does. It's my personal opinion, but yeah, it is really pretty. Ooh, baby, this is so good. All right, I want to place something else. All right, there's another shade that I want to place kind of like right here. I'm going to guide you through it. And this one will be So Good. So I'm going to clean my brush. I'm going to grab a little bit of that shadow. I'm going to spray it. And I'm going to put it right in the middle. Just to make more light in here. Oh yes, baby, this is so good. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna bring it right here as well. All right, so now with the same small brush, I'm just gonna clean it because this is very precise. This will help you. I'm gonna grab that, let's see, which one do I want to get. I'm gonna grab the orange again, and I'm gonna try to put it right on top of where they meet, right here. Like so. Then I'm gonna clean my brush again and grab the more curly one, which is the rusted one. I'm gonna place it right behind. Then I'm gonna grab the red again and do the same thing. I'm gonna be using this one right here to darken up this part right here, and then we'll see from there. Same brush. I do have a little bit of fallout, but cleans right off. And I'm gonna be creating almost like a wing now. So I'll do this upwards and then downwards like that. And I'm gonna fill in that space. Like so. But I don't want it to look harsh, so I'll go over and blend. Oh, that looks so good. All right, now we're just gonna be doing the same thing with the colors on the bottom lash part, and that will just sort of create the look even better. And I'm gonna grab a more precise brush. This one is from Jaclyn Hill as well. This one is in the number 39. Just gonna grab that orange first and place it all over. And I'm almost bringing that very downwards because I want the orange to show. And we're gonna be darkening going upwards. So I'll put the orange first, then closer to my line I'll put the other curly shade, then the red, then the brown. And I'm gonna be bringing that orange all the way up to here. Go back in the pan as many times as you need. Now we're just gonna bring the curly one, and we're gonna bring that in this brush. Going closer to my lower lash line. Like so. I feel like those two colors, look the best. Now I'm not gonna bring the red because I feel like those look the best. I'm gonna bring now the brown. Okay, now I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush like this and I'm gonna blend up here. Grab a brush like this. This one is Morphe 124. I'm gonna grab my whites and I'm gonna place it underneath my brow bone just to lift that up. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be grabbing my Profusion Bright Lights Neon UV light and I'm gonna create a line just where the gold stopped. And I'm just following the guideline that we created. And we're just gonna create something like that. These are very difficult to use. Like the brush is almost way too hard and it doesn't even grab product. So it's very hard to create a line, but I still did it. So I think it looks amazing. I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm gonna put some lashes and we'll see. Okay, so the lashes are on, looking very nice, you guys. I don't think it's very exactly the same, but looks very alike. So I'm just gonna be using this NYX pencil, and this one is Life's a Bitch. And if you were wondering, this one looks like that, and these are just swatches from me trying to see what I wanted to put right in this part on my cut crease. But we're just gonna be using this right now, and I'm gonna be using that in my waterline. I feel like I want to take that pointy thing off. They're a little bit drying, so they're not as creamy as some of my other ones. Like for example, I have this Essence one. This glides right in. This one is a little more dry of a formula, which I don't really enjoy. But this color is everything. I love it. All right, I'm just gonna be darkening up a little bit more right on my lower lash part. I want to put the color, I'm gonna put the color Benny, which is a really dark, grungy, almost purple brown color. I'm just gonna put that right in here just to give a little more definition. I don't know if you can see that. Right in there. I'm also going to be using this L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black just to do my lower lash part. And then for the lips, I want to do something crazy as well for lips. Let's see. I'm going to search. Let's do Milani and number 03 nude. Just going to line. Alright, let's see. I never do reds, you guys. This is crazy. But actually, I want to use a shadow on top of the red. So this is from Ulta Beauty. This is one of the holiday collections. Good. I should have gone with the nude and I would have been saved. But I always do a nude, so. Alright, you guys, so now I'm just gonna grab that orange. And with the brush, I'm just gonna tap it in my lips. Just to make this so much fun. I'm gonna grab an eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna grab my orange. and start tapping it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so scared. And this is just because I don't have an orange lipstick and I want the look. So this is ways that you can create your own shade if you want to. And don't do me. Don't do this at home, please, if you're not comfortable. But the beauty of this is that you can create your own things. And this is perfect for like if you have a photo shoot or something going on and you don't have the lipstick that you want in hand. You can just make your own lipstick. If you wanted to have it a blue or green or whatever, you can just grab a little bit of eyeshadow, just tap it on top of whatever color that you prefer, and you're just gonna have your own lipstick. And I don't know what you're thinking about this look, you guys. I'm really loving it. I seriously do. I love how the eyes turned out. I think they're beautiful, and I love the eyeshadow palette. Let me just give you a quick close-up. I think the palette is stunning. Like, I know people went crazy about this eyeshadow palette, and they were not joking around. Like, seriously, the shadows do perform beautifully. You can create endless looks with this massive eyeshadow palette. I know it's uncomfortable to store it because it's so big, but with the amount of shadows that you have right here, you probably wouldn't need any other eyeshadow palette, I think. It's so good. I know people have mixed reviews about this, but I'm currently loving it, and I thank my husband for getting this for me. I love it so much, and I will continue to use this, and I will probably create more looks for you guys, and we'll probably do this with the lipsticks as well, just to show you guys that you can create your own things, that not necessarily have to go run and buy something. If you have like a photo shoot or something that you want really quick, you can really quickly make your own thing. So that will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed what I have created today. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I will be leaving the link to my channel down below, just in case you want to subscribe to my channel through there. That will be awesome. I do appreciate if you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Overload on my senses when I'm blessed with your presence. Stimulate my mental and my physical as you speak pleasure into my existence. And I feel like you might be gifted. It's a play for power, but to your touch I'm submissive. Keep me on a little longer. I'd like to like you like before, but first I've got to be sure, because if I am not for myself, who